All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. God bless this great country. All right, so what's going on YouTube? What do we know? What do we know to be fact in the Idaho 4 case? What do we know to be fact in the Delphi case? We come to a conclusion that the crime scene division of YouTube is the drama crime or whatever they call it. Some say will soon be gone. Now, I don't know what they mean by that, whether they're taking down all them channels or they're hunting them down at a time. I would probably go on there hunting them down because Intel has been pretty much saying that all these people are connected and the data shows it, communication with them behind scenes and everything. Cell phones, hot phones. Phones jumping all over the place, right? From one state to another state. I think we are onto it. Like I said, they, another thing, they want 10 million Israel, right? So I'm pissed about that because like we haven't, dumped enough money into these countries, but they're the Lord's people. So Joe Biden is telling them that he's going to make sure that they get the money that they need. That's really pissing me off. But other than that, uh, YouTube is the same as it always is. They are actually now surveilling the police. You believe that? That is unbelievable. That Delphi case is the only case I ever seen where police were suspects. That was crazy, right? How would the police be involved in the murders? I don't believe they were. But these people on these YouTube channels, do I believe that police can be corrupt? Oh, yeah. But do I think they would kill two little girls? Well, folks, if the police were involved in the Delphi murder, then that explains why there's been a lot of cops coming up missing. That would explain it 100%, right? But that's not happening. So I'm not. I'm not. Buying that theory that the police did it. I don't know. I mean, it's possible, very possible. But supposedly they're saying at 2 o'clock we'll find out about the court date or whatever. Who knows what'll happen? They could dismiss the case. They could reappoint. I'll tell you what. There is talk. There's some people talking about these YouTubers that actually wrecked the case. There's a good chance Richard Allen might just be set free. on the account of a case that has been tainted. It's been pushed all over social media. Everybody knows about it. It'd be hard not to find somebody to sit on the juror to try him. Everybody's heard about it. And that was their plan, to get the case out there as much as they could, tainted as much as they could. They try and point the finger. You got leaked documents. You got YouTubers that have seen crime scene photos of the naked girls, which that right there, they should be charged with pedophilia, passing around children's. You know, like I said, when I was growing up, there was a law. You couldn't talk about minors. That was the law. Minors were off limits unless the minors actually were the killers themselves, right? And killed their whole family or whatever. Then you would hear about it. But other than that, like if two kids were killed, or you couldn't talk about it, especially the police. That was all minor stuff. They weren't supposed to release that. But times have changed since I was growing up in the 70s and 80s. It'll be interesting to see what happens to some of this, or some of these people. As you can see, we have rain today. It's raining out. It's going to be a rainy day, rainy night. And a lot of these YouTube channels have been tracked. A lot of the people that have been harassing people in other channels have been tracked to these YouTubers and their channels, these so-called crime fighting drama crime channels. And there's nothing anyone can do about it, folks. Right? We all watch them. But that's just it. We are just subs and viewers. That's it. We are not part of their racket. We're not part of that. And this is how subs and viewers all of a sudden get wrapped up into their bull crap, and they try and bring YouTubers and other people into it. An example was SH from the Delphi case, right? Before he got out of the Delphi case, he was singing like a bird. All these YouTubers and all these people and secret societies and all that. Maybe they were right. I have no idea. I don't want to know. I know corruption exists and evil exists on the earth and in the United States. Just about every state, every country. I told you folks, we finally had peace. And they would do everything to break that peace and suck us into a war. And now we're into 2 wars. Right? If you people think that the Lord is in the White House, I don't think so, folks. You know, here's the thing: NATO should have took over, right? Instead of America spending all their money, all their ammo, folks, you ain't even gonna be able to fight a war when this country is invaded. You ain't gonna have. You're gonna have to rely on the citizens to fight a war that have stockpiled of weaponry, and that's small weaponry, that's small ammo, right? That's rifle ammo. You ain't got tank ammo. You ain't got battleship ammo. You ain't got bombs to drop. The ammo's depleting. Can't build it fast enough. And here they are. They're not using their heads. So what are we going to do with these YouTubers that are so-called pedophilias, gangbangers, secret society people, biker clubs, or whatever that these people are threatening us with? I don't know. I can tell you this much. In this small little town, I've seen some people actually try to run these bikers down right on the street with semis and trucks out here. Yeah, you know, I think people are fed up with it. Maybe the Lord's fed up with it. This gang stuff. It don't go on around here. Like I said, they found like 3 people in the cornfields uh, somewhere around here, decapitated or whatever, or dead. But you know, it's just people are fed up with it. And you know that old saying: if the government ain't going to do their jobs, well, that's when the vigilantes come in. Organizations that were created to protect the citizens, their families, and stuff like that. So, is there a problem? I imagine so. Good morning, Kiki Eyes. But these people expect us to know everything about these people. And I'm like, no, I don't know anything about them people, except for their YouTube channels and all the rumors going on. And that's just it. It's rumors. The evidence in the Delphi case should solve the crime. If that the evidence solves the crime in any case or witness. But you got 3 sketches out there in the Delphi case. 3. Now, whether these people are deliberately monkeying with us on YouTube and these crime channels or whatever it is, I don't know. The way things are going, pretty soon the United States government's going to get on the news and everything and ask citizens to turn in or ammo so they can fight a war. Pretty soon the government will be asking for your weapons so they can fight.
We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message and thank you for calling.
Oh, you have a good day, Kiki Eyes. You have a good day. Kiki, what? You know, you might want to stay out of these YouTube chats too. You know, a lot of people have been talking. Benny Keys is out for you. I guess you've been lying and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. How are we to know if these people tell the truth or not? We should have a lie detector test hooked up to our chat rooms, right? And whenever somebody says something or we ask questions, it goes off, right? It's unbelievable. How are we supposed to know? No, we want these YouTubers that leaked this information. We want to charge them with uh, destruction of justice and corruption and obstruction of justice. That's what we want to do. A lot of cops are saying you can't do that. Well, see, there's a thing that is in the Constitution and in the laws that a citizen can make citizens arrest on these people. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what some people are saying. Maybe. I don't know. So I'm going to have to call and change the phone number. Damn phone rings till 9 o'clock at night. And it starts somewhere about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. And just rings. Coffee is tasting good. I can tell you this much. Some of us are very tired of being used on YouTube as these people's jokes. Um, we're tired of the bashing of people that have disabilities. We're tired of the bashing of women. We're tired of this YouTube crap. You'll be taken down, your voices will be analyzed because we know that you folks like to open all kinds of accounts under fake emails and hot phones and everything like that. Well, I can tell you what, we got a serious problem in America, and it's only going to get worse. Oh, what a crappy day. We have no idea on any of these crimes that we are watching on YouTube. We don't even know if that documentation is real or not.
We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message and thank you for calling.
Just a bunch of dead air out there. They're trying to come through. People are like, answer the phone, let them through. No, we're not letting your demons and spirits through. Is that how you feel? Killing people, praying to the Satan and sorcery or whatever? I hope not. What are you going to do with this white supremacist group that has hijacked the Odins? Kidding me? This whole thing was a tactic to divert you folks. Whole thing. Right? The government got onto these dudes and they created this whole thing. Now there's talk that Joe Biden in Israel is corrupt. They're actually killing Americans for anyone that speaks out about it. Killing United States America citizens that speak up about it. Very, very evil. But I do agree with some of these other YouTubers out there. We're tired of this crap. They are a gang. It's a bunch of YouTubers together. Bunch of nut jobs. Little do they know that these women have been trying to get these people off. A killer has been right within their chats numerous times. Numerous people accused of murders and pedophilia and just being nut jobs. And these people flock to them. We have to save them. I guess the Lord wants them to be saved. You know what? We're little dudes. We're just little guys. We're tired of these giants on earth. We're just little men living in a world of giants. So we improvise, we compromise, improvise, overcome, and adapt. We keep going on. Of course, we all been brainwashed or a spell put on us or a curse or whatever. But other than that, we keep going on. We keep pushing on, keep moving forward, keep pushing on, keep moving forward. We're going to make our way right to the White House. Once I get in there, all this crap's going to stop. And people will go crazy. They will go crazy. They will call me racist. We're just trying to solve the problem. And the problem is you cannot run a country when you got 50, 60, 100 religions. You cannot run a country when you got animals from other countries coming over here and they got more power than you. Right now, everybody's saying Black Lives Matter. Every life, every race creed matters. Right? But this has turned into a race war. All right. Race war it is. Whatever you folks want to call it is fine with me. I would just get it over with real soon before we decide we're done playing games with you. Now, Pentagon and Congress and Senate, you fell into their trap. You fell into their web. You've been supplying them with millions of dollars, and you've been supplying them with weaponry and ammo. And now it's all gone. Now you can't sustain a country because you ain't got the capabilities of fighting a war. And people think, wow, there's plenty of ammo. No, there ain't, folks. We've been supplying everybody, all these countries, selling our equipment and ammo. This country will not be able to sustain a war in its own country. It will not be able to fight. And the United States government and all these other people fell right into their traps. And they're going to suck America dry of all its weaponry, arsenal, ammo, money, everything. And boy, America fell right into it. And now they got you guys by the balls. And Charlie stole the handle to the steam train. And there is no way to slow down. So what do we do with this crime channel crap that's going on, this drama crime? All these people using hot phones and attacking our channels and everything. Timing us out because they seen us in another chat. What a bunch of children. I think we should lock these people up into psychiatrists facilities or whatever. Right? You folks need help. You need to talk to psychiatrists, and you folks need to be put on medication. It'll help you. I'm not saying you got to be on the medication forever, but it helped me for like 8 years, and then I had to stop taking it because it was killing me. And even now, I might go back on it. I don't know, maybe. Right? My disability is always going to be here. It's trying to overcome it and adapt to it, to live some kind of a civilized life. But a lot of these people need help. They don't want to admit it. They feel bad because they have a disability or mental illness, which is a disability. And they feel bad. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want the world to know. Well, see, the only way or reason I can spot that these people have problems, anger problems, uh, mental illness problems, health problems, whatever it may be. The only reason I see it is because I'm one of them, but I got help. No, I'm not completely healed or fixed or anything like that. Like I said, my disability will be with me for the rest of my life. But you have to overcome and adapt. And a lot of these dudes and ladies on YouTube, they don't want to admit they have a problem, especially in the drama crime division. And they don't want to admit it. They just don't want to admit it. And I don't blame them, because once you do admit it, everybody looks down on you for mental health problems or a disability, or you might not talk or walk the same as someone else. So right away they label you. Oh, I don't know. God is how I get along, Page Turner. With all this negativity that is in YouTube and on the world, how do I survive? Paige Bendejo Turner asked, how do I go ahead and survive with all this negativity? Well, it's not my negativity. So I go to bed and wake up in the morning just fine, Paige Turner, because all I'm talking about is other people's negativity. It ain't mine. I'm just telling you what I see all over these YouTube streets channels. And, believe it or not, it's starting to overdraw. It's starting to trickle into some of these guitar channels, right? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So what do? Nothing. All you can do is pray to God. Stay home. Stay out of it. I don't think I'll be going to the chats either and talking anymore. Right? You don't want to get timed out or whatever. No, I ain't joining the military. Page Turner says, drop and give me 20. No, I ain't doing that. You couldn't pay me enough to be in the military. Matter of fact, there's more military guys dying from our own military guys and women in our military. Right? You couldn't pay me enough to fight with them idiots. No way. Couldn't pay me enough. There ain't enough money. For one, they're all doing what God told them not to do. So you ain't going to drag me into that mess. I've been around military too much. That's my problem. That is my biggest problem is we all been circle jerked. Right? If you haven't served in the military, they'll push you right to the side and you ain't worth nothing. You don't have a say. These people are the devil. Or aliens. One of the two. Which we're starting to lean towards it. Probably alien or the devil. One of the two. I have no idea. I really don't care. I'm actually looking for another country uh, to work on, to to create civilization, society that is civilized. America's too far gone. There ain't no fixing it, folks. You could get up there and listen to these politicians all day. You can't fix it. The system was designed to only keep certain people rich and in power. Well, I'm getting tired of hearing about this country's under God. Well, I don't know about that. Well, Page Turner, that's Dave's right to watch the weirdest crap uh, on YouTube. That's his freedoms. Yeah, I want to say Ryan was on last night on Dave's. I haven't seen Ryan in a while. That was good to see Ryan. He's a funny dude. No, Dave had a pretty good show last night. That was a pretty good show. Zimmer was on there. I don't know. What does a countryman do when they lose hope in their gods and their government? It's like a double whammy. When they lose faith in God and the government, what's left? What's left? What does a country have to go on? What do you got without morals, integrity? Uh, without a heart, what do you got? Well, you got one cold country that some of the experts are saying is the next Nazi Germany. America is the next Al Qaeda, right? The next ISIS, the next Sodom and Gomorrah, that city that burned and everyone in it. Well, maybe these professionals are right. I don't know. I don't have a degree in all this stuff. Well, I don't know. That's why we put it in God's hands. But I don't know. I'm actually trying to break away from this madness in some of these channels. Some of these channels I sub to are really great channels. Last night I was watching The Lab with Josh. Um, I do watch AB. I do watch uh, even Benny Keys sometimes, but we don't know what we have no idea. Like I said, I don't. A lot of these people are paying money to look people's past up or police. records or whatever on people. Now the government is talking about new laws where you can't do it. It's just like a minor. You can't put children's stuff out on the media, society, or whatever, into public. No, don't look good. It's all corrupt. It's all gone to hell. They're all the devil. Uh, the Lord said, decapitate them all. Step on their heads like snakes. Right? Here we got these people taking the Bible and creating it, making it real, folks. Pretty soon, God is going to pop up in that country. And he's going to run the world. He will be appointed as Jesus. And they'll say that the Messiah has come back, and the country will be the main country on all of earth will be Israel or Jerusalem or whatever it is. And they will run everything. They will tell you what to do and what not to do. You'll have to pray every day. You'll have to, you know, I understand what some of these professionals are saying. I'm understanding that this is radicalism to the extreme. They're already saying that Jesus is on earth and is in Israel or whatever, and they're proclaiming, I don't know, the one guy that goes to the Wailing Wall every day and they surround him and they're saying he's Jesus. Right? This is what our professionals were afraid of. That they will take this to the extreme and we'll have complete chaos and madness. And millions of white people will be killed because you're bad people according to the Bible or whatever. Millions of people, even white, black, whatever, will be killed because they'll be labeled as Gentiles or whatever, not God's people or whatever. I don't know. You got a serious problem, world. I'm not worried about it because I'll be on a spaceship flying around the earth as this goes on. I really don't care. No, I don't care. Let it all go up. I don't care. I don't care if they turn the planet into a glowing nuclear potato like in The Simpsons TV channel or whatever. I don't care no more. And when you stop caring, that's when this world will become very dangerous. Because if we don't care about nothing, then that means people will go to the extremes because they just don't care who lives and dies. They don't care. It's all for one and one for all, or whatever these people have turned it into. I don't know. America's got serious problems. Now, you can believe that everybody is safe, like they're saying. I don't know about that. But I can tell you this much. I'm staying out of it. And this whole thing that we were talking about the other night on another channel, where these people are timing people out that just because they were in someone else's channel or chat, or because they don't agree with them, they're timing people out in their chat or whatever, or channel or whatever. Right? Without causing trouble. Now, I can see them timing out people for causing trouble in chats. I can see that. But when you're nice and polite and all you do is ask questions about either the case or the scenario that these people are going through, they time you out or block you or report you, right? Fake reports. I don't know. I guess I'll just start reporting everybody. That's what they do, right? That's what they do in these crime channels. They just report people. I don't care. Well, that's just I don't know. I'll have to figure out how to report people. And I'm just going to start reporting everybody underneath the sun. Just start reporting everybody.
We are unavailable to take your call. Please
We're
leave a message.
unavailable.
Thank you for calling.
Go on, leave a message. All I hear is shh. Go on. If you're in a foxhole and you're a United States Marine and you're trying to get through to me, you need air support. Call back again. We'll give you air support. Just give us coordinates. Longitude, latitude. I don't care if you're in a bunker and you're a United States civilian or military dude. Call back again. They might be trying to block the calls. We need air support. Get them some air support out there. Just make that country into Swiss cheese. I don't care. Here's the thing. We're being biased. Some people are saying we're being biased. America is a bunch of biased people. They're a bunch of people that only side on one side, and they're not looking at the Palestinian side of it. They're not looking at the other sides around there. They only take one side, and that's it. When really America should be bringing both these people to the table. NATO should be bringing these people to the table, this Hamas and Israel and all these other countries over there, and bringing them to the table and creating peace. Here's the thing, folks. We were raised on a Bible where that's the promised land. They can give two craps about America, do you understand? Or any country around, because America is the promised land. Correct? When is the last time Israel has pumped out 17 trillion to America? Now, I love Israel. Don't get me wrong. I'm not racist. I'm live and let die, or live and let live, or whatever they call it. I ain't racist. Now, if you want to create me to be racist, if you want to program me to be racist, that's possible. But I ain't racist. Right? Not every black man, not every Jewish person, is bad. Not every police officer, not every soldier is bad. There's bad and good in everything. Even in all of us, even in humans. Right? So America sides always with Israel, which we should, because it's the promised land. And it's the Lord's people. We're supposed to be protecting these people, which we have been. Right? We have been. And we've been supporting them. We don't get nothing out of this, folks. I don't know. Morning, Ricky Compton. So what do? I don't know. I can give two craps about it. Pretty soon you're going to see some dramatic change. And it ain't going to be, we've already proven that it is not the terrorist. It's not foreign terrorists that have been doing this in America now. It is actually our own people, folks. They're saying this white race is killing our kids and killing our country. This white race. I'm white. Where are these people? I've never seen them. I've never seen them around here. I ain't never seen no Ku Klux Klan person in Indiana. I ain't never seen anyone walking around with a white sheet. And I'm in Indiana. I think these people just make stuff up. It's just a bunch of crazy people and they make it up. It's the white racists. Where? It's the Odins. You know, where are these people? Right? There's such a big group. Where are they? We don't see them. They're secret. That's the problem with you folks. You held on to secrets for too long. Now the madness has come around and it bit you in the butt. No, I really don't know. We're going to have decisions we're going to have to make in America. We're going to have to make a lot of decisions in this country. Do we want to make these decisions? No, we don't. But this has been laid on my head. So we're going to make a lot of decisions in this country, and it's going to be strictly for the better, not for the worse. This ain't no marriage. Right? We're going to continue to do what we do. And we'll have to continue to track down all these YouTubers, all these hot phones, fake accounts, all this crap. You can't depend on YouTube. YouTube ain't going to do nothing but stand up for the big dogs that are making YouTube a lot of money. Right? So, like I said, folks, we're going to be making some changes in America. Do I believe there's these white racists in America? Yes. Do I think these people soon will be hunted down like dogs and animals? Yes. There's no way around it. We're on board with Israel. We've always supported Israel. It's the chosen land. And I think you're going to see a lot of people dropping like flies pretty soon. Hell, they already killed me. I think God is on vacation right now, Kiki guys. I'm going to tell you folks like God told me, I can't help you folks if you can't help yourselves. At least make an attempt to help yourselves. Then the God will come in and help. I need help from God. God, I wish you'd help me. Send me a military. Send me a platoon. Send me 17 trillion. I got leaves falling all over the place out here attacking me. I go out there and I blow them away with my leaf blower. 20 minutes later, they're knocking on my door. It's us, leaves. We've come to overtake your yard. I need 17 trillion. I probably need a CRAM device out here. You got to get rid of these leaves. I don't think he does, Ricky. I think a lot of these people now are waking up going, yeah, we finally see what's going on. Bunch of hypnosis or psychological madness or something. I don't know. Like I said, if you talk to the professional psychiatrists, they're going to come out and tell you it is not real. These people have got us and killed millions. billions, quadrillions of people with their race war and their religions. And that's the professionals telling you that. That's the doctors telling you that. The scientists telling us that. Which is phenomenal. Which is just phenomenal. It's unbelievable. Here we believed in this our whole lives. And here to come to find out it was all fake. It's all in our heads. You got disability. You got mental problems. You've been MK'd Ultra. I didn't even know what MK Ultra was till the military and the psychiatrists were like, "You've been MK'd Ultra." The heck is that? It's a little ray we have. Now your brain is mush. All right, sounds good to me. All right, let me check my chat. Kiki Eyes is back again. You're back for more. Did you bring some? She brought Ricky. Morning, Ricky. Nah, Page Turner's back. I'm going to look at the Murphy Lab one. Johnny Goldtop R8 or Cherry Sunburst. I have no idea, Ricky. I got a country to run and a YouTube internet to clean up. Right? They dumped it all on my lap. I'm like, there better be big money in this. There better be huge money and great health plan. I need a set of glasses and some new teeth. There better be a big plan, healthcare plan in this. Right? They're dumping it all on my lap. Right? God is on vacation. You need to take over. All right. They just dumped it all on me. What are we going to do? I can tell you what we're going to do. Can someone bring my aircraft carriers back home? Put them on the coast of America. Can we go ahead and get ready for war in America? You can't clean another country, folks. You can't save another country if you can't save your own first. I know a lot of people are pissed, but this is what's been dumped on my lap. God has dumped all this on my lap and said, here, I'm going on vacation. You take over. All right, Lord. I'll do my best. Bring all of our troops home. Someone go get my aircraft carriers. Bring them back to America. Now, you're not going to use all my ammo to fight your wars, and here I am, no ammo and broker than a joker. Well, welfare is there to help the people. Nothing I could do about it, Page Turner. Nothing I could do. They took ours away. They took our little card away that the government gave us to eat or whatever. They only did that for so long, and then they took it away. Right? Unbelievable, ain't it? But like I said, folks, this is a race war. It's turned into a race war. Nothing I can do about it. Of course, in America, they always play the race war. I guess it's some white national supremacist, white power people that are killing white people, which is shocking. It's very shocking. Right? All I know is these YouTubers created a mess. And we're going to let these YouTubers lie in their beds. Don't try and suck me into your bullcrap YouTube channels of the madness that you folks created within the drama crime / crime channel division. Don't suck me into that bullcrap, because life is real, folks. I don't want to hear you folks on TV, on the news, or on YouTube complaining when you guys get attacked, when you're out there making money off of children or talking about your gangs, right? People that are suspects in the murder of two little girls in Delphi, Indiana, and these idiots are on there talking about they belong to some gang, some organization or whatever. I don't want to hear it when these people come up missing. You understand, America? This has been dumped into my lap. I got a job to do, protect our children and our citizens. You understand? Just like the United States government has a job to protect their soldiers and their politicians or whatever, I got a job to protect our citizens and our children from you animals. If I got to lock down the whole thing, I'll lock it down. We'll go through every single person, make sure all you got the right papers. That's another thing. We got more people from other countries over here with fake documentation, birth certificates, social security cards, and everything that we got to go through now because these people ain't even who they say they are. They invaded our country using our own paperwork, social security numbers. This whole thing has been dropped into my lap. And I won't sleep good at night if I know you people out there killing our children. There's only one thing left to do, and that's lock down everything, folks. You ain't getting in and you ain't getting out. You can talk all the shit you want, but I'm going to tell you like Ronnie Van Zant told you. I don't know how in the F you're going to get to that door to get out of this country, but you ain't even going to make it to that door. But that's a whole nother movie for another day. But that is the truth. I don't know how you folks are going to make it even out of this country. I have no idea. It ain't my problem. I didn't create the problem, and it ain't my problem. All right, cut. And that's how you talk to people in other countries. Do I have to let you know how to do things? Grow a pair. United States government. Grow a pair. We're not racist. We'll help people if we can, but dang it, when our country's going down the tubes, you got to pull back the reins and you got to say, hey, we just can't help right now. We would love to. Here, we'll give you some food, maybe. We'll give you a little bit of this, maybe, but that's about it. You know, we're suffering over here. We're suffering because we've been fighting other people's wars, and then they turn around and say, well, it says right here, thou shalt not kill in the Bible, and you guys have been killing. I don't know. You folks wanted a movie. I gave it to you. You could choke on it. I don't know what to tell you. Oh. If you need my hard drive, take it. There ain't nothing on my hard drive, you idiots. I'm not into children. Bunch of sickos, man. I'm telling you, this is why this is happening in America. This is why these things are going to happen in America. Whether you folks like it or not, these are the reasons why these things will happen in America and nowhere else, folks. Only in America. Because we got a bunch of idiots. Take my hard drive. I can give two craps. There ain't nothing on it, folks. If there was, the government would have already been knocking on my back door. Well, I'm not worried about shit, Ricky. Don't you worry, Rick. Don't you worry. You folks have threatened us enough with all this shit. We're not worried about nothing, Ricky. We'll overcome and improvise. We will carry on. We will march right up in to the north and Pilinsipas. There's nothing that can stop us now, folks. You might as well just turn in your weapons and pray to God, if there is a God. I think they already killed him. I think they already killed him. Don't worry, Ricky. You folks will be just fine. I think we are all busy worrying about everyone else instead of protecting our own country. Ricky, your country's been hijacked and overtaken. I'm sorry. I know it's hard for you to believe that, but Mr. Trump told you folks, as you folks were all arguing about all kinds of crap, the Trojan horse came in. You can't, we're not giving your country back. It's too far gone, Ricky. No, I must fix it. It's all been dumped into my lap. We're going to bring morals and integrity back to America, I can tell you that. Food, clean water. We're going to go ahead and make sure you folks ain't eating mad cow no more. Right? We're going to make sure you folks ain't got tapeworms or parasites in you or whatever. We're going to make sure that we start extinguishing fleas, mosquitoes. These are all, most of you people died from flea bites and mosquitoes. And I know you're sitting there saying, you're crazy. No, that was all part of it, folks. You don't know what a little bug can do. A lot of people got Lyme disease, tick bites. These are things that we should have been exterminating throughout history. A big plan of that. Right? Now we got other countries that we have found out that were producing mosquitoes that they were using as weapons. Right? Fleas. Well, that's what created your death that we just had 8-10 million people die from. You folks, I don't think you folks know what you're coming against. I really don't. I don't think these folks understand the scenario, the seriousness in this, how you can wipe a whole country out with diseased mosquitoes and fleas. I don't think these folks are ready, but they're all ready for a pea shooting war, bombs going off, bullets and everything. I'm like, this is 2023, idiots. I'm not going to waste my ammo. We got different technology where you could wipe out a whole country with a disease. So I don't know. You folks do whatever. This is going to be the greatest movie ever produced. And once again, cut. And that's how you do things, folks. That's how you make a movie. That's how you write a movie. That's how you script everything. Now, remember, if you are going to become a movie creator, the best thing is an imagination. The second thing, to be a great script writer and movie maker, is an imagination. And you have to learn how to voice words and use big words and all that stuff, dictionary, whatever but you got to have an imagination. You got to become the role, but you also have to learn how to step out of the role. And what I'm seeing on YouTube is a bunch of people that created a role, but they can't come out of it. And now, therefore, they are living within the psychosis of their brains in a movie. And I'm like, snap out of it. It was just a role. It was just a movie thing. Right? You're really not a killer madman. But really, they've gone so far into the role that the psychosis is kicked in, and they actually believe that they are who they say they are. I don't know. I'm just doing exactly what these folks do. But then when we do it back to them, they get all pissed off. And oh my God, you can't do that. Oh my God. No, I don't know. No, we're not standing down, Ricky. You folks really are. I don't understand what these folks don't understand. I have no idea. I don't know. No, we're not standing down to these crime channels or these women or their husbands or their men or what. We are not standing down in this country, folks. This is going to be the new thing in America. Um, right? We are going to, this has all been dumped into my hands. We're going to exterminate all these fleas, the mosquitoes. Now you got death hornets over here. How are they getting over here? Everyone's like, how did they make them all the way over here? They can't even survive in it. They were brought over here, you idiots. Don't you understand the war? You folks are, well, we read the book of war. You ain't read shit. You read a book that was written for gunfights and bombs being dropped. You didn't read no book on the war of chemical warfare and disease, which everyone forgot about because technology has come so far. They're like, well, a mosquito can't kill you. Well, you better think again, folks. A flea bite can't kill you. You best think again. Nah, it's just some tainted meat, mad cow, and parasite. You better think again because a disease will wipe out this whole country without shooting one bullet. You best open your eyes. So I don't know what you folks are going to do. I have no idea. I don't know. It's all been placed in my hand. We are shutting down America, folks. We have to exterminate these fleas, mosquitoes, brown recluse spiders, black widows that are killing people, brown recluses that are killing people. All these things that they should have. Fleas, mainly the big thing. Big transfer of disease, mosquitoes. And everyone couldn't figure it out. Well, how did all this go? Crazy crap. Mosquito. And they were shocked. That mosquito took out all kinds. Mosquito. Well, what don't you folks know anything about history? I don't think they do. I have no idea. I don't think they do. Now they'll find out. And here's the truth. We all have it. Every single American's got it. The professionals are even saying that now. Everybody's got it, folks. America's been turned into disease. And I've been watching this one channel at Science Channel or whatever with doctors on it and everything. And they're like, everyone's got it. Everybody's got just about every disease. It's just their immune system is stronger than others. And it's not showing now. And it usually don't kick in until the end of their life. Then all this stuff kicks in or whatever. And when the immune system is down real low. I don't know. I ain't got time for this stuff, folks. Here I am. I got a disability. I didn't even graduate high school. And I got to teach these so-called professionals that a disease can wipe out a whole country in a blink of an eye like that. And they're worried about their pea shooters and their bombs and everything. I'm like, hey, you folks have come across something that's more deadlier than any bomb. And it flies underneath the radar, right? It don't matter what you do when you got teams set up within the hospitals to kill you folks, right? Doctors to, this is a massive, massive. Trump was right. We've never seen anything like this before. Oh no, they've taken cells and they placed them into the health department right? They placed them in restaurants and everything. It's madness. Cut. And that's how you do a movie, folks. Now, you don't have to worry about me, folks. I'm perfectly fine. And I know when to come out of a role. And I know fantasy from reality. And the law state you can't kill people. Bottom line, folks, you can't kill people. I've never taken anyone's life. It's all a movie. People, oh, you God, you can't do that. Well, it just happened right in front of your faces. That's what it's all about, folks. That's reality. That's the movie business, the music business, any business. Madness. It's what it thrives on. They hope to keep you in the madness so you don't realize what's going on. And I don't even realize anymore what's going on. It's just complete madness. So, all right, this has been an hour video. I got to get out of here. I got some stuff to do today. I got to clean up around here. God bless you all. I got to have one more cup of coffee and then get going and do stuff. Folks, that's how you act. That's how you do things. Uh, that's how it goes. That's what you do. I don't know. But I do have to say, a lot of these YouTubers in the crime circuit, the crime channels, the drama channels, have got their butts in a ringer. And don't let them suck you folks down into it. Right? Don't let them do it. Uh, don't let them. Right? It ain't our problem. I've been watching some of these people for 5-6 years now do nothing but complain about everything underneath the sky. And then, like I said, one day they wake up and they blame the whole world. It wasn't me. It was the whole world. It was all this stuff. Well, maybe it was. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know, but we'll see you folks around later. I got things to do. It's raining and crappy out. Leaves are falling. I'll probably have leaf pickup coming up pretty soon. My back is killing me. My shoulders are killing me. One day at a time, folks. One day at a time. We are seeing a lot of people boot scoot boogie out of America. I wonder why. Huh? Haven't you folks? They have hypnotized, memorized, blinded these people. Satan did a number on America, I'll tell you that much. He blinded all of us. But now that he's gone, a lot of these people, a lot of these movie places, they're all picking up and moving. I wonder why. Why are they doing it? Oh, Johnny Depp split. He took off. He's living in London now. I wonder why. I don't know. Lights out in London. Maybe. Who knows? All right, folks. You have a great day. God bless everybody. And keep an eye on the world and society. That's how you make a movie, folks. That's how you do a script. That's how you improvise, compromise. That's how you do it. And now it's time to get back to reality, folks. I got things to do today. I can't sit here on this dang YouTube and do everything for you, folks. I got a country to run and people to save. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless everyone. And we'll see you later on after we're done. Hey, now, don't forget, they're all saying, all these YouTubers are saying that Richard Allen's court date is today at 2:00 and all this and that. I have no idea. Right? Who knows? Who cares? Who really knows? Who really cares when it is? I can give two craps. We'll see what happens if it is today. We'll see what happens. I'm sure it'll be all over social media or whatever. I don't know. Who cares? All right, folks. Have a great day. Talk to you later. God bless everybody. Love, peace. Don't hurt anybody. Don't kill people. I don't know. Protect yourselves. You can do that. somebody comes knocking on your door to hurt you or whatever, you can protect yourselves. That's about it. You can't create a coup to try and kill people. That's against the law. Although you can do it and get away with it, but then once you come to the creator, the maker of all, God, well, then you got to answer to him. So I don't know. All right, hasta la vista, baby. I'll be back.